All right, I have Aiden, our mushroom hunter here, and he's going to tell us about one of our favorite mushrooms.
It is called a chanterelle, and its common look-alike, which this is pretty insane, it's a jack-o'-lantern. And the reason why they call it a jack-o'-lantern is because it glows in the dark. But we're talking about chanterelles here. So this is a chanterelle. It has white inside if you want to identify it. It has false gills. Let me see if I can find it. See, they kind of look like veins popping through it. You want to get them when they're quite ripe. They kind of smell like fruit, and they sometimes attract insects, which is a pretty neat fact, knowing, well, they're edible. So, yeah, they kind of have, from my cooking experience, they have the texture of chicken. So you don't really find them much in clusters. You just find them sprawled out on the lawn, like right here. You just find them, or no, this one isn't a cluster, but you don't really get them all down here because they're kind of hard to identify. See, these kind of look like jack-o'-lanterns because they just look like the normal caps.
But those are all chanterelles.
Kind of look like that. They can come in a variety of colors like brown, red, and all sorts. But
so are really any of these chanterelles here, are they ready for anybody to eat? What would you say? Or they're just a little too small?
No, they're a bit too small. I feel like this is a rightful size. And the reason why it's so rainy out here and the reason why we're doing it in the rain is because mushrooms actually come out in the rain more because they kind of need like a bit of water. So, yeah. Here's where I had one.
It looks like we just found some more over here.
Oh no, someone knocked this over.
So why don't you tell us about how the difference between these growing in clusters versus just being scattered throughout out here?
These are just kind of scattered, whereas jack-o'-lanterns have they just have a bulb where tons of them just stick out of the bulb. So yeah, these just come all around, so you could easily step on them. So be careful. These are also extremely rare to find. So some of the cooking techniques are.
So basically what he's saying is that the chanterelles tend to just grow in small amounts throughout a forest floor like these, whereas the jack-o'-lanterns will grow in big clusters. So that's another good key identification that you have chanterelles, because as you notice, you just kind of have to walk all over the place, and these are cultivated everywhere on this forest floor here. These are nice.
It doesn't really get the color well.